Blessed evening. What the hell am I doing here? It's just past 11:11. I should be meditating. I should be going to bed. I'm tired. That was what I planned to do when I came in this room. And then something, guys, I don't know. Something just shifted. It feels like it shifted a little bit earlier. I was just sitting on the couch, kind of writing, pondering, and feeling into the energy, recalling the read that I had pulled earlier, and the path, the feeling of the path filling in beneath your feet, sort of asking for that, setting that in my own intentions. And just all of a sudden, that old, I don't know, it's like an Irish poem, and I don't know, I can't remember the whole poem, but it has the line, may the road rise up to meet you, may the sun be ever at your back. I've always loved that poem, and it just welled something up. Something came with that inside of me that didn't feel entirely mine. I don't know, it was very indistinct, but it was a deep sadness that surfaced, and I started to cry. And I'm so happy, I'm so excited for that. I have cat hair in my eye. I haven't cried in like, I don't know, 2 weeks. Since starting this, I've cried more than the rest of my life, which I'm so fucking grateful for. I now look forward to crying. It feels so good. It's such a powerful and palpable release of energy, and it's just, yeah, I love it. I look forward to it now, and having actually not cried the past 2 weeks has been uncomfortable, has been weird, and you can't force it, you know? You have to, it's an allowance, it's an exercise in allowance. It's everything about it is letting go, is a release, and that's just what happened. It was just something that released, and it felt collective. I definitely felt it within me, but for me it was just a vision of letting go of balloons on a beach, just releasing these balloons. They were pink and white, and one of them was shaped like a daisy. I don't know, and just that feeling of giving in, giving up, allowing, accepting, releasing, just letting it be what it is, allowing that this is what it is, and that just release. I don't have other words to describe it, but it was so powerful and felt so connected to someone, something else. And yeah, I don't know, I started doing this. I don't know why. There was just like this dispersal of energy naturally. That's what I sort of feel like this is. I just let my hands do what they wanted to do, and it felt so soothing, and then everything kind of did this and grounded. And since then it's felt a fair amount lighter, and then just as I was getting ready to meditate and I sat down, I got this wave of giddiness out of nowhere. I just started laughing, and I don't know, I felt like I'm supposed to pull this energy to, I'm gonna do 1 3-card for the masculine and 1 3-card for the feminine. Why? Because that's just what I fucking feel like. I have no idea, but that's what it is. So yeah, separate decks. Okay, separate decks, and this one is for the masculine. That Page of Wands there's excitement here. There's genuine curiosity. Something released. We reached this state. You can't fucking make this shit up. Come on. Who is embodying the Page of Wands that we were talking about earlier? The Divine Masculine. The Emperor. It's taking control of this energy. It's choosing to be the 4-year-old in the Batman cape, choosing to be the excited page, to explore, to cut out the bullshit. Tower crossing 7 swords. The Emperor taking control of this energy. Oh my god, I love it. No longer wanting to fight with themselves. The inner conflict has become too much. Yeah, judgment at the bottom. And because I saw it, what's under judgment, it's the 2 of Cups, and it's the 3 of Wands under that. I could keep going. Cat's knocking at the door. You rang. It is somebody wants a second chance and somebody feels like they can do it because they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's that saying, this is the response to that energy. It's beautiful. Wanting to move towards this, yeah. Hierophant. What's on top? There's that 5 of Swords. It's still, bless you. It's a little shortcutty. This has come up in a lot of Steve's Love Tarot readings, this 5 of Swords energy, but it's somebody who wants victory. Yeah. They want to do it right. They're not sure how, but they want to. And they're willing to allow, yeah, they just feel a little pagey. They're not sure how. They're not real confident in it, but the curiosity is winning. Curiosity is pushing them forward. Yeah, the Lovers and King of Wands. This is the sort of small feeling aspect. The King of Wands that's a little afraid, that kind of wants to take shortcuts because he's afraid of being vulnerable. Illustrated presently by the agitation of this Divine Masculine. But there's so much attraction here that he really, it's undeniable. They can't deny this, and it's just happening anyway. It's pushing through the fear. That's beautiful. That's really, really beautiful. Yeah, there's a Divine Masculine energy that is very proud of this. I feel like I don't know how this. I'm not gonna try to deduce it, but the collective Divine Masculine is feeling this. Is moving through this. It's the fuck it, I'm going for it. I'm getting curious. I'm too curious. I gotta find out. This is driving me nuts. I'm gonna puff up and go figure it out. And yeah, I'm a little afraid and I feel a little small, but I'm letting the passion drive me one way or another. And I can feel sacral chakra activation. I mean, that will drive you. Yeah, you get gutsy. That's what this is asking for. This energy is asking the masculine within and without all of us collectively. It plays out at every level to get gutsy, to just say, fuck it, I'm gonna shoot my shot. What just jumped out as I said that? the Chariot. The card of the soulmate cycle, the balanced Emperor drives the Chariot. They're going a little, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit rickety, but it's moving. It's determined. It's all systems go. This is forward motion energy. This is the Emperor taking their shot, saying, fuck it, I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, okay, that stays out. That stays out. My bad. The Emperor at the bottom. Can't. I wanted to say this, that things have been sort of in the pre-flight phase. Okay. For a long time. But especially since roughly September. That's when it started to be, all right, this plane's gonna fly. Let's start getting it prepared, basically. And since then, it's been, they're checking the engines, they're doing the maintenance, they're cleaning the cabin. Then it was, you know, all right, the crew is arriving, they're getting everything in order. Then the passengers started arriving. Now we're moving. The Pisces new moon was kind of like the pre-flight safety check. In terms of the way that I perceive it, it's okay, we're here, we're doing this, everybody's on the plane, let's all get buckled in, here's how this is gonna be, we're gonna take off, there's gonna be some stuff. Now, the Aries new moon is like, we're starting the engines. We're actually starting. It's not quite to the point of taking off, but we're right there. We're right there. The engines are heating up. Things are heating up. By June, we've taken off, essentially. We're over April and May. We've got the engines rolling. They're ready to go. April is fasten your seatbelts, everybody, and we start to move. In May, we have liftoff. And by June, we're at a comfortable cruising altitude. We've reached cruising altitude. The seatbelt signs turn off. They start bringing the peanuts and drinks through the cabin, you know, all of that good shit. So, am I really stopping it right there? I'm stopping it right there because it's the Emperor crossing, 10 of Wands, choosing to let go. Choosing to let go. Literally what we talked about earlier. Tired of holding this burden. Tired of carrying these 10 fucking sticks around. What am I carrying these sticks for? Not doing me a lick of good. I'm tired of it. I'm curious what else I could be doing if I let go of all these sticks. And what else could I be doing if I let go of all these sticks? Having a good time. Actually enjoying my life, opening up, being vulnerable, expressing myself. This is the open flow. It's being my own, the captain of my own ship, my own ruler, in control of myself, self-serving, self-sovereign. And it's just forward motion. That's absolutely beautiful, and I love it. Thank you. Thank you. What is fueling the Emperor? Do you remember the first card from the pull today? The primary energy of today is strength. Oh, and what's underneath that? The Page of Wands coming back again. This is divine. I love this. It's choosing that strength. It's choosing to be the brave little explorer, to open the heart, to be vulnerable, open the heart chakra, to try a different path. We've been carrying these wands for a long time. We're tired of it. It's time to try something new. It's time to let them all go. Let the fear go, the burden of fear, the burden of overthinking, the burden of trying to control by ego. It's just, this is beautiful. Okay, yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. What's this celebration about? I can pull out one more. Making a decision. Well, yeah, making the decision to let go. Finding the balance in the flow as well. Yeah, putting an end to this. I'm just gonna keep looking. Yeah, speaking some truth. Realizing we keep ourselves in this state. We've been keeping ourselves in this state. Making a decision to cut that out. It's a lot of layers. It's a lot of layers, but the one that I am most excited about is choosing to cut out the burden, this behavior, to release the suffering. Again, exactly that. I actually want to clarify. Tell me about the chariot. Tell me about the chariot, please. Why is that here? Okay. That jumped out. 3 of Wands, yeah. This is forward motion. This is not waiting. This is seeing what somebody wants and moving towards it. There's that, yeah, okay. Page of Wands at the bottom. What are they moving towards? New love. Nervously, again, it's page level. It's nervous, but it's wanting to make this work, wanting to give it a shot, wanting to try. Why is the Page of Cups here? Why do they want to try? Because it's flowing, because they got big love, big fucking love for the feminine, within and without, but I am specifically pulling on the divine masculines in regards to the soulmate cycle. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Big fucking love for the feminine, ready to take this journey. This is crossing the 3 of Wands. Or no, the Page of Cups and the Chariot. It's getting up the courage, the feeling, just going with the flow of it. Again, there's nervousness here. There is smallness. It's feeling like a page, but that page is carrying the Ace of Cups. It's bigger than that. That's just sort of it's a natural result of this type of core programming. When it's this scary to be emotionally vulnerable and to let go of control, and you do that, it feels like starting over. It feels very small, but there's a lot more to it. I'm seeing that tidal wave behind the Page of Cups and the Witch's Tarot too. Oh, I love this. I love this. It's flowing. It's flowing. The connection is flowing forward. There's so much forward movement here. There's so much passion and love, most importantly. No pentacles. There's no pentacles in this. That's been the thing holding the masculine energy back, is the clinging to the pentacle, putting the reputation, the material world, the physical world first, holding on to that illusion of stability, being afraid to let that go. But we've realized here that that's the burden. Pentacles can be freedom, or they can be power, and when you view them as power, they have power over you. The Emperor has realized that you ain't got nothing if you don't got the cups. You can have all the other stuff. You can have a house full of stuff. You can have 15 Ferraris and a dozen mansions. If you don't have the cups, if you're not flowing the love and experiencing life through the soul, through soul connections primarily, you got nothing. this is being realized. They are realizing this. It's, wow. I'm just basking in it. I just want to give a moment of supreme gratitude and appreciation and support and pride in this energy. Fucking well done. Well done. I love it. Do I want to pull in anything? I probably should have left those out there, but whatever. Too late. Put them back. Tell me about the Three of Cups, because I'm curious. What about this Three of Cups? Why is this here? Five of Swords. Okay. The Moon at the bottom. Yeah, that was fast. There's still fear. This is that smallness. There's a little bit of the urge to shortcut is strong. There's a lot coming up. There's the recognition that it's kind of the closer they get, the decision's been made to walk up to your door and knock on it, that kind of thing. The closer they get to the door, the more that urge, that programming tries to pull them back and go, oh no, I'm afraid, run, the instinct to run. But I don't think that's what the Emperor is learning, is that fear, that instinct to run is controlling them. There's a realization they're not in control when that kicks in. It takes over. It's like a primal lizard brain instinct. They're starting to see that. And I don't think they want to do it anymore. They are taking control back over the fear. Look at that. How many times have we seen the Emperor and the Emperor's spread? I love it. Taking control over the fear. Yeah. Read with this directly. Mastery over fear. They've been working on this. It's a deeply ingrained pattern. It's something that was built into them from past lives, actually. Not just this life. It happened early on in this life as a part of that, but this has been lifetimes of this behavior. And this soul connection has revealed all of it. It's all happening the way it was supposed to. Yeah, it's all happening to set them on a different path, on the higher path. Instead of pushing this away, they're fighting for it now. Look at that underneath, because they want victory. Instead of pushing this away, it's a de-escalation from the pushing. Instead of pushing this away, 7 to 6, they want the victory. They're easing up, they're letting go. Oh, it's beautiful. They're releasing the fear. Looking that instinct to run in the face and just saying, okay, I feel you, but I think there's something more to this, and I'm willing to look. I'm charging in anyway. Brave. What did I just say? I fucking love tarot. Brave. I love energy. I love reading energy. This is so, it's so satisfying. It's bravery. It's getting strength again over this, over the fear, over even the shortcutting. Yeah, there's still an instinct for that. Yeah, they're still a little afraid of the lion, but they're doing it anyway. They're realizing they don't want that fear to have control over them anymore. They are understanding taking control means being vulnerable, means not being ruled by fear, not following fear. It means not running from things that you feel strongly. And these are powerful connections. I mean, powerful. This is hot too. It's hot energy. It's the card of Leo, but it's passionate. There is passion here. That's even illustrated a little bit by this 10 wands to me. It's a lot of wands, it's a lot of heat, it's a lot of passion, and that's why it's so scary. Having never felt this way, cared this way, been this drawn to these connections. But they're just going for it. They're opening up towards it. And I just love it. I love it. This is beautiful. I'm really, really pleased to bring this through. Yeah. Fucking great job. All right. I'm gonna pull 3 cards for the feminine as well, and just see how does this affect the feminine. And I'm gonna switch decks. I'm gonna shuffle this one quickly. And I'm gonna pull from the animals just on how this affects the feminine. Because the feminine is in Empress energy. That's just what it is. Okay. And putting this back, it's the Ace of Wands at the bottom. Yeah. There's a lot of passion here. That's that undeniable attraction energy. It's the accidental boner energy from earlier. And if that didn't prove it enough, at the bottom of this deck is the Queen of Cups. It's undeniable attraction, and it's a lot of love. It's powerful love. It's deep love. It is it's a hunk of burning love. Can I put it that way? That's what it is. Yeah. Oh, how does this affect the feminine? First of all, just what's here. It's a leap. It's a long overdue leap. Look at this. This is a beautiful fucking sandwich. This is a gorgeous sandwich. Hanged Man, the Fool, and the Queen of Cups. This bird's been sitting on that cliff a long time, like we were talking about, looking over the edge. But it's time. It's time. The soul is awake and ready for this. The bat is ready to take flight, is what I'm feeling. It's that pre-flight. It's, again, just about to. I'm awake. It's time to move. It hasn't quite moved yet, but it's time to, and it's about to. It's about to take that leap towards that. What did I just freaking say? It's time to move. Page of Pentacles crossed by 7 Pentacles. I got a reverse card here. Hold on. It's time, first of all, it's time for this fawn to get some milk. The lessons have been learned. They are being learned. They've actually looked at this. The masculine energy has contemplated this. So has the feminine as well. And it's all in balance because of that. In another layer of energy, this is the feminine. This to me is the feminine energy. Queen of Cups crossed by the Fool. Vulnerable, following faith, following the heart, leading in love. Soul wide awake, and it's having this cumulative effect the way it's always been intended. It's affecting the masculine side the same way. As the feminine has been growing her energy by learning her lessons, it's been forcing the masculine to do the same. They've been fighting fate. This Wheel of Fortune is reversed. They've been fighting the natural course of their soul's evolution. And that was always a part of it too. That was always a part of it. But it's time. It's time. Everything is aligning for this. The lessons are being learned. for this motion, this bold action to take place, for this coming together. I'm just seeing the wands touching. They're on fire at the top. Again, these are hot. They're white hot. You see how they're white at the top? That's what it is. It's like they're glowing. And it's because of the power of these connections. King of Pentacles underneath, which is especially meaningful to me. I just watched the extended Steve's Love Tarot. Yeah, I know. He doesn't know who the fuck I am. He doesn't have a clue, but he's soul family, you know? This was the energy of the connection. This was the energy of, he asked, why are these connections important? What's so special about them? And this was the answer, because they're rare. Because they are unique, they are one of a kind, and they're very old. This has been going on a long time, and now is the lifetime for this to come to a close, for all of this to finish out this long cycle. These are deep soul connections, old lifetimes of playing out this cycle over and over again, lifetimes of subverting fate, essentially. It doesn't exactly work that way, but now is the time for this to turn around, essentially. Now is the time for, you can't make this shit up. What's crossing 10 swords? The devil. Now is the time for this to turn around. Now is the time for the end of this karma. So this new beginning, which has the Page of Wands underneath it over here, by the way, can take place. That says everything right there, essentially. But I'm gonna pull it. Okay. I want to know what's on top. It's the King of Wands. It's the Burger King. The Burger King who's sad he didn't take that cup, and he's coming back for it. He's done with this. We're done with this behavior. Yeah, we are done. We're cutting this shit out. I love it. I love it. Okay. How does this affect the feminine? What does this mean for the feminine? Feminine energy. Okay. Well, those kind of just came out. I didn't really even get to shuffle, though. There's just a lot of energy here. Alright, hold on. I have a lot of reversed cards that I was not expecting. I try to put them all back facing upright. It's the Seven of Cups in reverse. It's something becoming very clear. Something becoming very clear. Part of it is that, hold on. It's ego mastery. This is a level of self-mastery in how it affects the feminine. It just increases the feminine's energy even more, is what I'm feeling. If there was any doubt that you are the Empress, because I know the majority of the energies attracted to this channel are divine feminine. If there was any doubt that you are in Empress energy, this erases it completely. There's no more confusion, no more conflict internally over that. This is just control, is what I'm feeling from this, is just complete control. This feels, I'm hearing the word self-made man. It's self-sustained. It's, you built this by yourself. You're good. This is interesting. This is interesting. I'm gonna stick with this. Gonna take the King of Wands off and leave that crossing. It's crossing 5 wands. In another level, it's just them building up the courage to come towards this again, but it's very clear. It's kind of that, yeah, it's gonna happen in some form or another. Whether or not it's a specific energy, person, actually, the energy is coming towards you, is coming towards the feminine. Whether or not it's attached to a specific person is unrelated, but it's moving. This is very interesting. Tell me about this. Tell me about the 7 of Cups reversed. It's just things making total sense again. It reads like a sun, actually. That's all I'm looking at is the sun. It's, yeah, just total clarity, things making sense, things being corrected. It feels like sun, it feels like justice. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Judgment, yeah, it's things being corrected, things being uprighted by the flow of this energy in. It's total balance within the self, too. Again, just that knowing that you are good, you made this by yourself, you did this, you got you. You are in union with yourself, and that's all that you actually need. It's affirming, it's self-affirming, it's life-affirming. It's ego mastery. Yeah, what's on top? The Fool. Just following in faith. And a lot of new beginnings. It's unlocking a lot of stuff too. I'm seeing all of these cups just dumping out. It's like a tidal wave of love at every level. Love from the masculine, love from the universe that is just releasing, just erupting. What's under that? The Hermit. Yeah. This is right with the Fool. It's again, it's just total clarity. Hermit with 7 of Cups reversed. It's like the sun coming back after a long time, after one of those Arctic winters where it's gone for what, like 3 months or more. It's here comes the sun. It's been a long time, little darling. But it's here. It's just a new level. This is an ascended Fool. This is a new level. It sets the Empress energy, the feminine energy, up to another level, a higher octave even. That's the result of this energy coming in. And it's with certainty. Again, it's like all doubt is erased. Wow. That's beautiful. One more just because I wanted to know. Death. 3, you can't make this up. 3 major arcana cards in a row. Alright, that good cards. This is a royal fucking flush. The Fool, the Hermit, and the Death card, it's absolute transformation. Wow. And again, it's the Fool on a new level. This Fool is not afraid of anything. It's the Fool that literally in the traditional tarot is just looking at the sky, is just following faith, following the heart, not even concerned, fully trusting, fully aware that the path is filling in beneath them. And wow, that is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna put these back and pull on. I'm gonna pull on everything. Pull on the 8 Pentacles next. Why is this 8 Pentacles here? What's the 8 Pentacles about? It's just, it's controlled, it's reliable, it's steadfast. It is absolute stability. I am remembering the word meek, which I learned recently in the tarot reading that I got. Meek, the definition, the true definition, the origin of the word means power under control. That's what the word meek means. It was used to describe war horses. I believe Greek war horses. They were enormous and powerful, but they were under control. It's power under control. That's what meekness is. That's what I'm reading from this. Holy shit, yeah. How do I have so many reversed cards? Okay, it's the Ten of Cups reversed, but it's making this a reality. The Ten of Cups can be fairy tale, right? It can be an illusion. It can be fake. This is stabilizing. This is no more bullshit. We're making the dream a reality. Underneath that, judgment comes back. And yeah, it's read with justice, or then it's crossed by justice, rather. Again, it's no more dilly-dallying, no more fantasy land, because the dream is becoming real. Being grounded into reality. Learning how to turn daydreams into the real thing by way of energy, by way of attraction. Yeah, what's read with the Queen of Cups? It's exactly that, by way of attraction, learning how to manifest with the heart. Heart-based manifestation. Attracting by just being the fucking Empress, being the Queen of Cups, being the most love that exists. And it is attracting this. It's attracting the real dream, the grounded version, the balanced version. The Fool comes back. It's just, it's a whole new fucking cycle. It's what it was intended to be. This is the way your soul planned for it. Everything is being unlocked. Everything you're supposed to receive. This is how Empress energy rules and attracts and manifests and creates by receiving, by flowing the love freely and knowing she gets it back. Everything is to her benefit. She's not afraid of a damn thing. And it's so much coming in. But this is that meekness energy too. It's the knowing you are the shit and just owning it. You don't gotta do a damn thing. You don't have to move. You just know it. You exude it. And everything just, you let it come in. You let the path fill in beneath your feet. And that's what's happening. And you realize, you see how dreams become reality by your doing this. I'm gonna turn this, yeah, fucking. Underneath Judgment, the Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, underneath that, that's that masculine energy coming in because it wants to give. It wants to give to this. The Emperor wants to give to the Empress. That's how it works. That's what it is, energetically. And the Empress receives and reciprocates, but she receives. That's been the lesson for the feminine energy, is how to receive. And it's sunk in at a deep level. There's no more confusion about this. It's time for a new dawn. The restoration of love to the throne. It's time for love to be restored to the throne. Holy shit. Alright, one more thing I want to pull on. I want to pull on this 5 of Wands here. This is longer than I can't believe I fucking did this, but I'm so glad that I did. I'm so glad that I did. Oh shit, and I put back, no, I wasn't thinking. I put back the 8 of Pentacles. Doesn't matter, we know it's there. Tell me about this 5 of Wands, please. Did it for a reason. Maybe it's supposed to come out here, I don't know. Tell me about this 5 of Wands. There's a layer of this that is a little bit conflicted over the masculine energy coming back in. But it's a very minor, very, just a glimmer of energy. It's a flicker. I just looked up at 4747. That was cool. Tell me about this 5 of Wands, please. I think it has more to do with their energy and the way that comes in. But yeah, 4 of Wands. It's a de-escalation. Okay, it's a suggestion too of number one, if they come in a little hot, a little combative, to be the Empress, to meet swords with cups, right? To just say, okay, you don't need to match that energy. The Empress never lowers her energy for any reason, but she doesn't outright reject anything either. She meets it and adapts. She adapts the energy to her. She brings this combativeness down a little bit by being stable, by maintaining stability, grace, ease, poise, right? And then there's also the potential here for something really powerful and long-term. What is on top? Yeah, same thing. The Empress has the ability to wear down the walls of the masculine, and the masculine is ready for it. This is that burden. There's a lot of passion here. That's why it's so heavy. That's why it's so, it still feels hot. This is like a forest on fire. And the masculine energy isn't used to this. They're used to having the walls up. They're used to being a little combative. All you gotta do as the feminine is just be the feminine, exude that Empress energy. There's nothing to fight here. There is no threat. You don't perceive a threat, and you know you're not a threat. There's nothing to fight, there's nothing to defend. That's how the walls drop. That's how, in fact, it's still suggesting that 10 returning to 5, 5 returning to 4. Oh, excuse me. That's how you turn this 10 and break it into an ace of wands. Yeah, there's a lot of sadness. Again, this is just speaking to the masculine energy and sort of why they're coming in like this, because it's tough. It's tough for them. This is an eating crow kind of feeling of, yeah, you know, I really do want this. I turned this down, and actually I really do want this, and I'm a little bit afraid of even admitting how much I really want this. There's a little bit of embarrassment because it's ego based, okay? But they're coming. If they show up, if they don't show up, that tells you everything too. You still get all the clarity. You still get the benefit. Everything else still, I don't know why I want to say it's the bee's knees. That's kind of a weird way to put that, but you're still sitting pretty. But for the energies that do come in, because this is also attracting, again, even if it's not a specific person that you thought it was, it could be someone you haven't met. That's happening too. That's in this energy too. To just be open to it and understand, for someone who has been core programmed into believing vulnerability is a weakness, into following fear and moving away from anything that they felt really strongly about, believing those things were dangerous, having that level of passion and desire was a dangerous thing, right? Just be the Empress, be balanced, listen, do a lot of, okay, yeah, just that. Just let them talk, and they will break themselves down in the process because it wants to come out. It really wants to. It really wants to. Strength, again, this was their final card in the clarification. It's the Lion holding the rose from the Two of Cups. It's scary for them to open their heart. It's scary for masculine energy to be vulnerable, to drop this wall. But that's what it's doing. Because it can't deny, again, this passion, desire, bringing them in. Just receive. Just receive it. Yeah. That's really freaking beautiful. I, for one, am ready to receive. And there's that Knight of Swords again. It's coming in hot. It's coming in hot. It's once these engines are on, we're taking off. Things are starting to move. But just know, you're good. You are the Empress. You are in this energy. There is nothing you need to do. You are in union with the self. That's the whole point. That's the whole point anyway. All any of us truly desires is full connection with the self, is to be the authentic, essential self. That's what it means to be balanced internally, is for the union of our own masculine and feminine aspects. Because it feels good. We desire, as the masculine portion, we desire that love. And we desire to receive it. And it's all self-fulfilled and self-sustained. That's how this works. And the feminine knows that, is learning that, has learned that. and it's bringing everything else to balance, because that's the way it works. It's the law of attraction, of one as within, so without, as above, so below. But that's not the point. The point is the balance within, the self-sustained good feeling, the self-sovereignty, the true self-love, tapping into and knowing, feeling that self-worth, which is infinite. That's all I got. Final message, one card and a bottom card. Just if there's anything else you want to say, Spirit, since I'm here. It's been an hour. I'm apparently going to bed at 12:30 because I'm not complaining. I'm happy I did this. Final message. Top card, bottom card. What do you want to say, Spirit? Okay. It's the Knight of Wands. It's a brave, impulsive action. It's coming in hot. What's it crossing? Wow. Knight of Swords. Crossing. Okay, yeah, it's coming in hot. And it might be a little swordsy, again. But it's fueled by deep passion. That's why. This is an extremely passionate, and it's taking a lot of bravery. This is a bold, impulsive action. But once the decision is made and the intention's been set, it's happening. It's, again, those engines are turned on. They're not turning back off. Not this time. Once we start moving, once this plane starts to roll forward, it's a very short time before it's in the air. You know, it's not got a lot of runway. We're taking off. We're taking off. And yeah, just everything I said already. Meet swords with cups. You're the Empress. You know how to do that. Believe it. That's it. That's everything I got. Yeah. The energy's shifted, and it's all to do with this. Well, not all of it. It has a lot to do with this Aries new moon. And then Pluto and Mars in Cancer and the other stuff, but it's the focal point is the Aries new moon. So that's fucking beautiful. I hope that this resonates for me. I'm feeling this energy. Again, sacral chakra powers activate. That's what this is. It's big wand energy. But yeah, I intend that this resonates. I hope it does. Let me know. Comment, like, whatever you feel like. Have a beautiful night. Enjoy this. Bask in this. Wonderful things exist now. And they're coming in. But they exist now. So, I love you so much. Have a great night, collective. Mwah.